shorthand speed, 80 words per minute, 10 minutes speed, Tamil Nadu, November 1987, 80 words, 10 minutes speed, 5 seconds. Now write down. Mr. Speaker, sir, for your days we have had a very interesting discussion on the budget. I am really thankful to the honorable members for the very kind words they have said about the way in which the budget has been presented. The House has taken very kindly to the proposals which have been presented to it. I take pride in having had the cooperation of many sections of this House. With reference to the budget proposals, I will now tell the House in what ways we have shown improvement over previous years. The House has also a right to know what we propose to do next year. I shall try to meet some of the points raised in the course of the discussion. The other points may be dealt with in the course of the discussion on the demands for grants. I shall only meet the broad criticisms without wasting much of the time of the House. Two kinds of political opinion are represented in this House. They are entitled to look at the budget from their own point of view. All of them take a subjective view of the budget. They have not taken an overall picture of the state as a whole. So, if the budget has not satisfied some sections of the people, it cannot be helped. I am sure the same type of criticism can be made in respect of the budget of any finance minister of any country, although he is the most popular finance minister. Many things can be said against his budget proposals because he cannot satisfy all individuals. In view of this, I want the honorable members to look at the overall picture of the state as it exists and see whether we have not tried to meet the situation to the best of our ability. I request the honorable members to look at the matter from that angle. If they do so, they will pardon me if I do not meet some of the criticisms. The most important feature of the budget is the food position in the state. Several speakers have referred to it. I am sure that in the next few days, when we discuss the various items of the budget proposals, reference will be made to the food situation again and again. That is the biggest of all the problems that are facing the government at present. Most of the members did not appreciate the efforts that were being made by the government to give effect to the schemes for increasing food production. We know the weak points of the schemes. The government of India are giving us a little subsidy. We are also trying to reserve some money from our own funds. Within the next 5 years, we hope to reach the target. This year, the position has become difficult because of the failure of the monsoon. Now, we are anxious to give importance to the rural areas in our items of expenditure, but it is not easy to do that in view of our urban commitments. All of a sudden, we cannot change over to greater expenditure on the rural side. It must be borne in mind that if we want to do something for the villages, it means really that we will have to take away something from the towns and from the cities. Letter dated 5th December 1980 from Bhima and Company, Calcutta, to Messrs. Keshavan and Company, Madras. Dear sirs, we have great pleasure in enclosing a copy of our office calendar and diary. We trust that it may prove of some use to you. It is not necessary for us to point out the great importance of advertising in the present day, but we think you will agree that if advertising is to be effective, it must be of good quality. We have recognized this, so we have made special provision for this. In the circumstances, we shall be pleased to receive your esteemed orders. We have recently established the most up-to-date machinery, so we are able to carry out very well any orders for catalogs, price lists, etc. We would draw your special attention to the imitation of typewritten letters. We have purchased a special machine for this purpose. The imitation is so good that it is not possible for anybody to say that it is not typewritten work. If you require any kind of printing, we shall be happy to quote our terms. We shall also be pleased to spend specimens so that you may be able to select any one of them, or if you desire, we shall be glad to send our representative to meet you at any time. We shall be very much thankful for your reply at an early date. Yours faithfully,